Welcome to Type Fusion. I'm Tamara, and today's topic is rude types. Met any rude people lately? Most people are nice, but sometimes our behavior can be rude. Sometimes we can be rude when we're tired, cranky, have too much to do, and are feeling overwhelmed. That's why God made apologies, right? Haha. Because sometimes we have to put them into action, don't we? Some synonyms for rude are ill mannered, bad mannered, impolite, and discourteous. The opposite of that is to be polite, civil, and chivalrous. There are some people who live on Rude Boulevard. I'm sure you can think of many rude behaviors. I'll share with you some of the ones that popped into my head, like horn blowers. Are you one of those people who uses their car horn to blow at people for everything? I remember heading to an event in an unfamiliar neighborhood trying to figure out the directions. A friend of mine honked at me, not realizing who I was because I was going really slowly. When we arrived at the same location, her face turned beet red because she was so embarrassed. I think horns are for emergency situations, like if someone is about to hit you. But these days, people blow for the silliest reasons. I've had people behind me to blow at the person in front of me, which is so annoying because I don't want the person in front of me to think I was the one being rude and disrespectful. Haven't you heard of road rage? A lot of fights start because of those darn horns. Years ago, I saw a lady wave her baseball bat out the window at someone while they were screaming choice words at each other. People are tired, have many obligations, so give people a moment for everyone's sake and stop honking your horns for silly reasons before you honk your horn at someone and trigger road rage. Another rude behavior, of course, is the way that you approach people with your words. No adult is going to take kindly to being talked down to. It's unacceptable. I have met some very lonely people who don't know how to talk to people in a respectful manner. Some temperaments, like NTs and SJs, can be straightforward in their tone, while NFs and SPs are more likely to put tact at the forefront. Being straightforward is great because you know where the person is coming from. So there's no guessing, and that can be refreshing because you don't have to guess. Enneagram 8s can be very straightforward, and people generally know how to take them. There's a difference between being straightforward and plain old rude. Any MBTI type can be rude. Sometimes we all get cranky and we say the wrong thing at the wrong time. It's important to own up to your mistakes because you never know when you'll need someone in your corner. My INTJ mother always told me, never burn your bridges. A disrespectful person has fewer friends, so be polite. Even if you're paying someone to do a job for you, that doesn't give you the right to be cruel and talk to them like they are beneath you. Social skills are important in this life, and talking kindly to folks gets you a long way. Words of affirmation is the love language of many, many people. It means that they need positive affirmation to feel cared about and loved. So using your words in an uplifting way goes a long, long way for many, many people. Politeness is what is expected, and if it is not gotten, it can create real issues. Loss of collaboration, cooperation, and sadly, friendships. So if you find yourself short on friendships, check your words. A third thing that I've observed a lot lately is being in an establishment and watching one worker berate or give feedback or even constructive criticism to someone who works with them out in the open where customers can hear. I've seen this happening quite a bit in the last year or so in stores, restaurants, offices where clients are. I've also heard personnel complaining about their work environment, someone they're working with, or about the person who's in charge of them in earshot of clients and customers. I think this is totally unacceptable and unprofessional. I don't know if Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube have relaxed people so much that it makes them feel more open about expressing how they're feeling. But you still have to remember there's a time and an appropriate place. I get frustration, but it should be done with obscurity, not aloud so everyone can hear them venting. It makes people feel uncomfortable and sad for the person that they're referring to. The only thing I should be privy to is someone's professionalism towards me and not things that are going on behind the scenes. None of my business. And it's rude and embarrassing to the people who are involved. Here's another rude situation that popped up out of the blue the other day. So I was in a fast food line. I don't think I've ever waited that long to get food. So when I finally arrived at the window, there was a woman working all alone with no help. I was starving that day, but I felt so bad for the lady because that could be any of us. We've all been in work situations like that where you've needed people to be a little bit more patient. Well, a guy about 3 cars behind me started laying on his horn. He pokes his head out the window and yells, "What's taking so long, dude?" Well, at first, me and the person in my car cracked up. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this guy has the audacity to do that. But then when I looked over at that poor lady in the window who looked degraded, worn down, and just fatigued, I thought, dude, go home and cook your own food. So I'm going to leave you with some tips on how to be polite. And for me, politeness leads to friendships. And I think everybody needs good friends and good people in their lives. So if you do these things, you're going to draw people in instead of pushing them away. Make eye contact and say hello. Always say please and thank you. At work, be polite and helpful to your colleagues. Use appropriate language and be respectful of people's gender, race, religions, political views, or other controversial or difficult subjects. Respect the ideas and opinions of others. So go out and be polite today and make some new friends. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, hit the thumbs up button. Remember to subscribe and share with others. See you later. Bye.